Jurassic World is fine. In some areas, it slacks, but in other areas, it's good. And then in some areas, it is great. And when I mean great, I mean Gareth Edwards coming into this movie and directing fantastic action set pieces that involve a myriad of dinosaurs in different environments that creates a lot of tension and just great visual effects throughout. The second and third act of this movie, I think, delivers in the highest way, probably the highest we have seen since even the original Jurassic Park for me. And I give a lot of credit to that to Gareth Edwards, the director, and knowing his job coming in from Universal. The movie, I think, is at its best when it's following a family who you may question why they're sailing in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean around the equator where we learn dinosaurs are most habitable, but they end up getting shipwrecked and picked up by our other crew, and they're kind of split up on their own adventure throughout the whole movie, and the family completely delivers what I think this movie should have been fully and what makes Jurassic Park works in the original. The awe from them, the definitely nerve-wracking moments, and just people wanting to survive this encounter with creatures that they have no business being around. The standouts as far as the other half, which is riddled with old cliches from the original Jurassic Park franchise, as well as a lot of the Jurassic World franchise about corporations and DNA and all that stuff, has a mixed bag. On some hands, Mahershala Ali and just Mahershala Ali is the major standout in this group. You can tell this Oscar-worthy actor is dying to be back on screen, and he does as best he can with this part in the whole movie. Scarlett Johansson isn't that bad overall, but it's people like Rupert Friend and a lot more of the basic, what you would know as red shirt characters, that come on and fall flat and really don't deliver anything that exciting overall. If I were to make this movie, I would have started this movie out with the family on their boat getting saved by, Scarlett Johansson and Mahershala Ali's characters, and instead of posing them as people on a mission, trying to do some type of mission of, with ethics and stuff like that, just have them be smugglers in the area and have them get wrecked on an island that just happens to deal with dinosaurs. They need to make their way through this island jungle, whatever you can, to try and escape and get out. And I think that movie, and you can pair up some bad guys, smugglers in the crew, because we all know some crews can have some people that are bad, and I think this movie would have been absolutely outstanding, amazing, and we would have been rid of what I think is the weakness of this movie, and that is the writing about the Jurassic World as a whole that we keep getting in most of these sequels, from the Jurassic Park sequel era to now Jurassic World sequel era. The whole, pharmacist trying to get cure for diseases and the ethicalness and, big pharma and all that type of conversation. I think people are over that in the Jurassic Park franchise. For us, it's more about the wonder and the creatures and people seeing the things that are just breathtakingly, jaw-dropping, instead of having these big ethical dilemmas and trying to make this into a bigger picture. The movie even spends the first 10-15 minutes retconning where we left off in the previous Jurassic World franchise, kind of just deciding hey, we can't really do what we did originally because that Jurassic World that we created would have been batshit and there was no way to actually build a story in that because it's just a little bit too crazy. So they kind of changed a lot of things on how dinosaurs work, and they even try selling us on the fact that dinosaurs aren't popular, which is Universal, you would not be making the 7th movie in this franchise, this 4th movie in this, respun version of the franchise, if you thought dinosaurs weren't popular or couldn't be popular that easily. You're coming out here for the money, and it's clear that that is your main focus, and I think this movie shows dinosaurs would never be unpopular like this movie tried suggesting it to be. But yeah, if you cut out the first 10-15 minutes of pointless world building, and you kept this in a grounded down survival type situation that deals with different family, friendships, and environments, I think Jurassic World Rebirth would have been the absolute best thing we've had since Jurassic Park. In a lot of ways, this is still the best Jurassic movie we've had since Jurassic Park, mainly due to the great action scenes from Gareth Edwards and the great chemistry our young family has on their journey of survival throughout the island. So when I think about my rating, this is going to be the tough part, because on one hand, this movie delivers breathtaking things you need to go see in theaters. On the other hand, it is the same drivel side plot, and it spends way too much time debating over ethics as if we're like babies and children that need to be taught ethics. Maybe we do, maybe we don't, but I think the people who maybe need to be taught ethics this way don't want to be taught about ethics this way in their summer blockbuster dinosaur movie. So yeah, mixed things overall. For me, though, the high of that family and getting past the sludge of the first act of the movie, and once they get onto the island and are all kind of in their mix of mission, surviving, learning about each other and everything like that, I think Jurassic World Rebirth is a very, very low platinum for me. This movie gives you enough cute scenes and definitely makes sure that it is appealing to young audiences so a family can go together, but it has a little bit more jump scares and serious tone than I think people might be expecting from the previous few movies. It's very much wanting to give you that monster thrill in different ways, and Gareth Edwards succeeds in that. But it does still give the family charm when needed and delivers a lot of funny humor moments throughout. Like I said, if this movie had not gone so hard into storylines that I feel like we've told in this franchise forever, this could have been a high platinum, maybe even low diamond movie. But we got boggled down with that type of storyline for way too much of this movie, and it took away from the great parts that we had that were being built up in different ways. I still recommend you give this a chance in theaters if you're thinking about seeing this. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised by it. It's definitely, I think, one of the better Jurassic movies after the masterpiece of Jurassic Park. But I'm interested to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. Again, it is big time movie season for me. I got a chance to see this early, so this review was like recorded a week before the embargo dropped. So I have a chance to edit this out to make it look nice. Did a whole different style here, so subscribe if you like that style. And be on the summer movie ride with me, as well as, if today is June 30th, that means we're like 11 days away from Big Brother, and we're going to get a lot of Big Brother coverage on the channel here, so like and subscribe for that as well. This has been me, Josh here, giving you my personal review of Jurassic World Rebirth. Tell me your thoughts in the comments down below, and I look forward to seeing you in the video down the road.